Hey everybody, this is Peter 24/7 from Project Ghost with another WarDragons diary. So today, nice day out. It's not hot, it's pretty cool actually, very windy. And my brother's getting ready to move, so I spent majority of the day working with him, helping move boxes to a storage unit. And I'm just logging into game now. I have been logging in and building troops diligently, which brings me to the first question I got in the comments. Any tips about building troops? First, I have said it in the past, I think the best value in the entire game out of any pack available to players of WarDragons is Atlas Elite. So with Atlas Elite you can build 2,400 troops roughly every 3 hours, which works out to just under 20,000 troops a day. I set my alarm when I go to bed and it wakes me up, so I never miss a time and I never waste hats. I don't expect a lot of other people to be doing the same. Some people do, some people don't. When it's during the day, I'll log in, and if it's between 10,000 and 20,000 hats, I will use them. Like right now I have 9,240, so I always make sure, because when I log in I want to make sure that it's never full, because that's wasted time and I can't afford to do that. Right now it is a troop event, so I am using my diamonds and bullhorns to build some extra because I'm doing straight builds, and the prizes I want to get from this, I want to keep building. As you can see, I have 482,000 points. It's a little more difficult with straight builds to do, but I was keeping my revive pool as empty as possible during the week. As you all know, we were getting hit pretty hard. My revive pool did end up getting 0. I think at the lowest point I had 0 troops and 0 in my revive pool, but right now I'm sitting at about 200,000, so I'm not doing that bad. We'll see how things go. I'm usually good at making my troops last. I get quite a few kills in for the amount of troops that I use, which is great. But with regards to diamonds and bullhorns, make sure you're using those. Never let your revive pool get full, because the last thing you want is to go over your revive pool and then you are losing troops permanently. So every battle, instead of losing between 70 and 90% of your instead of 70 to 90% of the troops used going to your revive pool, 100% of your troops will die permanently. So that's the last thing you want. You want to build up a base, troop base for security reasons. So basically just log in when you can. Make sure you're logging in at least every 3 hours. Build your troops. Troops are very important for the security of your team and your castles, and they are also key to gaining sufficient glory to get all those great prizes that we all love to have. So yesterday we flew most of the Guardians. I've got a few left from the center shrine. I'm just going to fly those as we talk, and I'm going to answer another question that I had in the comments yesterday. So I did have a question that was, where's my armor? That's not the question, by the way. I did have a question asking about assignments. Now this wasn't posted necessarily in my in the comments, but it was posted, it was sent to me in game. So depending on the size of your team and the size of the players that you have, there's a lot of different strategies to this. You don't want to, wow, that really sucked. You don't want to be making yourself too yummy of a target, if that makes sense. You want to make sure you're utilizing trappers who have the highest defense, and you want to make sure that your guard are not very easily accessible. So you want to make sure, like I've said it in my previous video, how we have it set up. We have this can be very devastating. Oh, no, you, okay. We have trappers with 20,000 and then a whole bunch of taunters or whatnot to help protect those. This way they can't come in and snipe. They have to, even if they snipe, come with numbers and low amounts. They need to bring in a trapper to trap the taunters to get through to those. So balancing it off, the trappers are there with the larger amounts because they have the highest defense. Not only that, but you need to be protecting your guard. If you only have 6,000 troops on Primarchs laced around your castle, it's very easy for Primarch to come in with 20,000 and hit your guard directly. So the trappers having, 10 to 20,000 on it, park it there, but also place a bunch of taunters with, let's say, 6,000. That encourages these players to come in with more larger volumes of troops to hit your, if they really want to hit the guard, or larger volumes if they want to hit your trappers, which have larger volumes on them. So I would recommend still trappers with a few more, regardless of level. And when you are getting your seasonal lines from the bonuses, make sure you get the Primarch boosts first. Always prioritize your defensive Primarchs. So you want your Trapper and you want your Taunter completely maxed. And then you have some Taunters there as well, depending on how many castles you have. Work with that. The more the merrier. The last thing you want is people coming in with low volumes non-stop every day, but it does come down to activity. How often is your team logging in and respawning? How often are they counter sniping? The more you counter snipe and the more the people attacking you are getting bad glory, the less likely they are to come back, honestly. So you want to make sure you're thinking of that. If you're a very low level team, the principle is the same. You don't want people hitting your guard. For example, if you're a rank 600 team, regardless of the rank of your team, my team could come in and hit your guard and still get 50%. It's not good and it's just not cool, but it is better than nothing. Hitting your Primarchs will only give us pretty much 0% regardless of the level they are. So the guard is a better option if we want to pop you to get behind you. So with the Primarchs, preventing them from getting to your guard, and then the Taunters there to discourage snipers hitting those trappers, I think is the best setup that you can have, but it is open to discussion. And I do think regardless of your team size, it's relatively the same strategy is good for that. Okay, so Uber Glacias. So this is one of the ice turrets. I hate these because they're so strong. I usually with this, I'm going to lead with this guy because I like him so much, and I'm going to beef up the guys that follow him. So here we go. Okay, let's see how this goes. Oh, this is going to be brutal. Oh, why not? This is my least favorite of the Guardian to do. If I'm ever going to need a rider for any of these, this is going to be it. Okay. Axie to the rescue. Yeah, so with regards to strategy of that, make sure that you are not that just didn't want to die. It's the lower teams, they won't get hit as much unless you really go out and really make somebody upset. I'm trying very hard not to die here. But I died. I'm going to have to redo this one. Think of something different. But I'm very stubborn that way. I don't want to be using... I don't want to, you know, go in, get my rider on that or whatnot. So let's see what we can do. Let's see who we have here. Okay. That's cool. Okay, we got this guy. Let's use him. Necrix. We got him. If we don't use him, it's a shame, so. So the good thing about Necrix is he's not necessarily dragon you go through to completely clear everything, but he is a good dragon for making it making immobilizing a base. So as you can see, all those turrets, they've been immobilized. He's actually really good for this. Let's see if I can get heal a bit here. There you go. Now I could just pull out Ember and do my Ember stuff and destroy all these. There we go. Oh, that worked out well. I knew there was a reason I decided to get Necrix. And now, while I'm here, I'll destroy the totems so that my other dragons will not have the debuff on them. And I'll make sure my next dragons have rage. Oh, much better this time. Loken. Here we go. All I need to do is get to 70%. So I'm enjoying this PvP right now. Where usually PvP, you know, it's my relaxed time. Where there's no Atlas. Yes, we do get very ambitious with, kind of screwed that up. We are very ambitious when it comes to the PvP at times. We sometimes have a break. We sometimes let the team have a break. Usually, like with the pits, we'll decide, you know, this week we're going to take a break from PvP, and then everyone can relax and not worry about it. Maybe get to the last team prize and then move on. I was asked how far I was going. I did say I want to go to the 409 prize. You know, I was busy today. I did put some efforts into progressing that. Let's actually see where I am. So I'm currently at 171,000. I'll be getting this, but I really want these extra sigils. 700 is a little far stretched for me. After we opened up all those other chests, I did get a great deal more inner fires, which is helping me as well. So I'll continue to open everything as I go, hoping I get more inners. It's not bad. And sigils. Once again, I want to progress this as far as possible. But that's basically what's happening today. I've been trying to relax as much as possible. I have been very busy in line talking to a lot of people, but hey, who of us are not that busy? I enjoy it. I have been spending a little time reading through the forums as well, trying to keep on top of things that are happening. And as key stuff comes up, I will be bringing it up in my vlogs as well. So continue to watch. If you have any questions, if you have any topics that you want me to cover, definitely put it into the comments, or you can PM me in game or reach out to me online, whatever the case may be, and I'll be sure to bring it up in a future vlog. But as always, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Bye for now.